everyone, it's Rachel and welcome back to Ladle by Ladle. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Rachel. I already said that. Lately, since the beginning of this year, I have been challenging myself to do things that I think are going to make me a better person, that I want to actually follow through on. And so I figured I would do them and record it, thus my life becomes my content. I am such a good YouTuber. I am just trying to be a better person, and this week's project was being a better friend. So I've already started drinking more water, I have already started spending less money, and the next thing that was on my list was that I wanted to be a better friend. I'm 25 years old, and I have met a lot of really dope people in my life. And yet I feel, or I should say before this week, I felt really, not alone. I don't know how to explain this. I think a lot of it stems from the fact that when I moved to Los Angeles, I moved here with my boyfriend, and we're kind of like built-in friends for each other. When we're really compatible personalities, and it's easy to not go out and meet new people when you have a really cool person that you can tell everything you want to in your house living with you. We have other friends in LA, but we don't see them that often, and then beyond that, it's just easy for me to forget about all of the really important friends I have in my life because most of them live very far away from me. They either live in New England, where I'm originally from, or in New Orleans, where I went to school and lived, or they live in a bunch of other places because after college everyone went everywhere. I felt like I knew all of these friends that I had in my life, but that I still wasn't as close to them as I was before, and I also felt like I knew all these people that I've met since moving to LA, but I'm not very good at seeing them very often because, to be fair to me, I work a lot. I have not had any time off since I moved to Los Angeles, and I have my very best friend that I live with, so it's easy to get complacent with, yeah, that's you. It's easy to get complacent with seeing other friends. Okay, so where was I? All of this kind of rambling, all to say that I'm not the best at reaching out and keeping in contact with my friends, and I wish I was, because I am an extroverted person, and sometimes it's hard for people to believe that because I don't really ever go out and hang out with people anymore, but I thrive on contact with other people, and I thrive on hanging out and having conversations and being out of my house. And seriously, that is so in opposition to how I've been living my life in the last few years. And so I just want to get better at doing the things that I know make me happy. And it really makes me happy to be a good friend. I'm just bad at it. So this week I decided to challenge myself to reach out to some old friends and some new friends, and I think you'll like how it went. So here's that week. Hello, good morning. It is Monday, and on Monday I have decided to start reconnecting with old friends with my OG friend, Sarah, my original best friend in the whole world. My family moved from Los Angeles to New Hampshire when I was just a baby, and we became best friends with our next door neighbors, including the little girl who was 3 years older than me. She was my big sister. Legitimately, and still is. She is my big sister. I love her so much, and we are still in contact. It's not like we've fallen out of contact, but I would say maybe we check in on each other once every other month. We haven't really spent quality long periods of time together in a while. She came out to LA to visit me when I first moved here, but it's just hard. We live on opposite coasts, which is kind of a problem I have with a lot of my friends. I'm going to take this opportunity to send her a text and see how she's doing, and today will be a day all about catching up with Sarah. At least I can take this opportunity to reach out and be a good friend, because I'm never the friend that reaches out because I'm the fucking worst. Oh my god. Literally, as I was about to send her a text, she sent me a Snapchat. Okay, that is so funny. I mean, they're my friends, so I can say whatever the fuck I want to them, really, but considering these are friends that I love dearly with my entire heart and I never fucking reach out to. I'm the worst. Anyway, let you know how it goes. I have to go to work now. So today I spent most of the day texting with Sarah, and it was really just amazing to catch up with her. She got a new job offer, and there's just all this stuff going on in our lives that we don't think to constantly update each other on. And I just felt like a good friend, and I'm really tired, so see you tomorrow. Okay, the battery's almost dead, so let's talk about my friendship goals for today. It felt so good to talk to Sarah yesterday and like catch up on her life, and we're still talking, and like that just makes me feel like a good friend, and I love my friends, and it's nice to hear what they're up to. Today we're dealing with high school friends. In high school, I was kind of a big fucking weirdo, but I had the coolest friends. And I mean, we probably weren't like cool, but I thought we were. I made almost all my friends that were like my best friends actually in middle school, and then we all went to the same high school because we were all in the orchestra. Shout out to the orchestra. My mom made me join the orchestra, probably the best decision she ever, forced upon me. It's been 8 years almost since I graduated high school because I'm old as fuck. Yeah, it's been really hard. I would say there's like the most difficult friends to keep in contact with just because so much time has passed and so much distance is between us. But that being said, I do still talk to a couple. Not as many as I wish. So one of my best friends in the high school, her name was Anna, and her name is Anna. I'm about to literally text her right now. Actually, Anna and I started talking at the beginning of this year. We check in on each other a couple times a year, and it's way more like her texting me asking what's up, because I'm the worst friend in the world, and that's the whole point of this video. So today we're going to restart up that conversation. Also, I'm gonna check in on my friend Abby. She's my stand partner in the orchestra, but also just like one of the coolest motherfucking people I've ever met in my life. And she is a helicopter pilot for the Navy in Virginia at the moment. She's stationed in Virginia. I'm gonna test her and see what's up. I would love to be able to go to Virginia this year, but I have so many trips planned. I don't know if that's possible. Sometimes when something dramatic happens on Facebook with one of our high school friends, these are the two girls that I always text, but that also doesn't really happen that often because I've stopped paying attention to almost everybody that I went to high school with. Give a little report. I'm about to take a shower because I just took a yoga class, but my heart is so full. Not only did I have amazing conversations with Abby and Anna today, but I feel like my friendship, like, I don't know, putting that shit out in the universe has doubled back on me, because today I also talked to, like, out of nowhere, my little sister in my sorority texted me just to tell me hi and that she missed me, and I got to talk to her, which I was planning on doing on the next day. And also another college friend and I talked for like an hour on the phone on my way home. I learned a lot about my friends today, but honestly, like, these were two people that I was going to reach out to literally the next day, and I talked to them today. And I posted something about Ladle by Ladle being mentioned in an article because of my vegan tegan videos, and I had like over 100 people like it on Facebook and like over 20 or 30 comments, and I just have felt like so much friendship love after only like 2 days of putting like good friendship energy out into the universe. And like, oh my god. Okay, I have to go. I'm so sweaty. Bye. Hello, it's day 3. So like I said yesterday, I had just like this outpouring of support on Facebook with that like random link I posted, and I didn't even mention this, but like friends of mine like shared the link and talked, like said they were proud of me, and I can't even talk about it or I'm gonna cry because I was just like so filled with love yesterday. And I started randomly talking to some college friends, which coincidentally was my plan for today. Today is all about college friends. Hi. Caroline. She's great. It's constantly staying in contact with me. Caroline, she's done a video with me before on this channel, and she's my big sister in my sorority. So I'm just gonna like give her a quick text saying that, hello, I love you. I do love you, Caroline. My freshman year of college, I was a roommate with this girl named Emily, and she's awesome. She actually introduced me to YouTube. Well, that's not true. I was watching YouTube beforehand, but she had her own YouTube channel. She really like opened my eyes to the community that existed. This was back in like 2010, 2011 era of YouTube, and we were like nerd fighters and huge fans of Team Star Kid, and she was a YouTuber, so I got to know all kinds of smaller YouTubers in the community at the time, and we were both like huge nerds, and she really appealed to that side of me. And Emily actually does live in Los Angeles, and I never see her. I reach out to her like maybe once a year. Like I invite her to my birthday every year, and I like, why? Like I know she's fucking awesome. I should definitely like try and be her friend more. We actually talked a little bit a few months ago, but you know, I'm just gonna text her because I have her number. Moving on, I joined a sorority and I met some of the most unbelievably fucking incredible, amazing, like show-stopping women that I will ever probably meet in my life. Out of all of the like hundreds of women in my sorority, I lived with 4 of them, and my sophomore through senior year. I've lived with more than 4 of them, I guess, if I'm thinking about it. But I lived with 4 of them my junior and senior year. And now I have to go to work because I am running the fuck late. Like, well, I've been talking to college friends today, and it's been making me unbelievably happy. And I'm also just kind of realizing that I know so many more people than I thought I did, because like throughout the day I'll be like, I should reach out to that person. Like, why didn't I include that person on my list? You know, I like was in my own little world bubble. And you know, almost none of my friends lived in LA, so it's easy to just forget that I have met so many fucking awesome and influential people in my life that I want to keep in contact with. And so, you know, maybe not this week, because then it'll just be like too much too fast and so overwhelming to be texting like 30, 40 people at the same time. But I don't know, it's just been great. Literally, as I said this, my friend Anna from high school texted me because we're still talking. It just feels good to be nice and to reach out and to be the friend that initiates. Good morning, it's day 4. Today I'm going to focus on continuing all the conversations I started this week, as some of them, most of them I guess, have died down. My friends are probably going to be like, why is Rachel hounding us all of a sudden this week? Well, A, it's for a video, but mostly I'm using this video as an excuse to get my ass in here and do this, because I was really thinking about it yesterday, and I want my friends to know that like I'm always available if they want to talk. I've learned so much stuff that I didn't know about my friends this week that's happened in their lives, and I just feel like that's partially on me because I don't reach out and let them know that I'm interested and care and want to know what's up and what's going on with their lives. So the last 2 like categories, I guess, of friends are my main girl, Matilda Brown. She's my friend. She lives in Scotland. It's time to start focusing on the friends I've made since I've moved to LA. I have to say, by the way, it's my chair making that weird noise. But anyway, I haven't made a lot of friends, and that's mostly because since the day I arrived here, I've been working, and I'm so blessed and fortunate to have had a job like my entire time I've been here, but it's just hard. But I've met really cool people at work, and when I moved here from New Orleans, I had Mario, obviously, but a couple other friends also happened to move here from New Orleans, and that's really who I've been close with. On top of that, when we first moved here, we joined a kickball league, which I barely participated in, but I met some pretty cool people through that too, including another girl named Emily. I reached out to her earlier this week, so we are getting dinner tomorrow night. Say hi.
Okay, but not very photogenic, so...
You, like, literally,
Oh, I love it. That's perfect for me. Hi!
look at, I'm hanging out with friends. How do I make sure? Oh, okay. Hey, girl. Did you like that? I kind of got lazy with filming towards the end, but I just have so many thoughts on how this week went. So first and foremost, I don't know, like, this is gonna sound absolutely crazy. I don't really know if I like believe in like the energy of the universe or whatever, or any of that bullshit. But so, like, at the beginning of this week, I had my mindset, I'm gonna like reach out to all my friends and like put good friend energy out there. And I swear to God, like that good friend energy like came back on me so much. Like I felt like in a wave of gratitude of all of the friends that I have made in my life. And also throughout this week, I started realizing all of the friends that I hadn't planned on reaching out to that I also want to get into contact with. I am just like so like blown over by like love for all of the amazing people that I've been able to meet in my life. I have had so many cool experiences and met so many cool people, and sometimes it can be really easy to forget all of that when they're not in my physical proximity. But it's important to remember like who has made an impact on your life, and don't let them go if they're really special to you. And I think like the biggest thing that I wanted to do with this experiment is let all of the really cool, amazing friends that I've made in my life know that like I am not gone and I don't want our friendship to fade, because that is honestly like the most important thing to me. Because I don't see my friends that, you know, I've made throughout my life that often, it can be easy for the friendship to fade, but I am not gonna let go that easy. And so I just want them to know that if there's anything ever going on, or if they just want to tell me the most mundane shit in their life, I want to hear it, and I'm here. And I'm gonna be so much better about texting back, because I am so bad at that. I don't want to be that kind of person anymore. And just reaching out to my friends this week has made me like such a better, happier person. Like I've cried a couple times, and just like overwhelming awe of like how good it feels to know that I have people all over the world that, you know me and care about me, and that I love and care about too. It's all just a matter of like making the effort to reach out. And they say that friendships can be kind of hard in Los Angeles, and I totally get that, because A, there's the like distance, and I know people who live in LA, but none of those people live anywhere near where I live in LA. And two is just, you know, timing. We're all really busy, we're working, we're adults, and it's hard to find the time, but it's really important that you find the time too, because socializing and having friends is important. I mean, there have been times in my life when I was really sick that I made the choice to isolate myself, or my eating disorder made me isolate myself, and those were some of the darkest, truly darkest days of my life. And I don't ever want to slip back into that again through my own laziness or unwillingness to reach out. And so anyway, I don't know, I'm just so happy with how this week goes. And literally as I talk right now, I'm going to play laser tag with a bunch of people I work with and a bunch of my friends, and I am just like so excited. Like I went out to dinner last night with my friend Emily, and like that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't done this and like initiated contact and been like, hey, I want to see you, I want to hang out, like let's talk. Today I'm going laser tagging, and that may not have happened if I wasn't like, hey, we all really like each other and we like doing fun, cool stuff, like let's go hang out, and now look at what we're doing. And next week I'm getting drinks with my old roommate, and that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't reached out and initiated those contacts. And so it's like easy for me to sit here and wish that I had more friends, or that I was closer to the friends I've made in my life, but a lot of that is on me, and I think this is the first time that I'm sort of taking responsibility for that and doing something about it. And in just 5 days, it's already made me a much happier person, and I feel a lot more like myself, like when I was younger and I was physically surrounded by all of my friends, and we all had to hang out, and we knew constantly that we loved each other and were there for each other. This was my favorite happiness experiment that I have done for my channel so far, and I highly urge all of you, even if you're introverted, it's so important to have friends and to remind the friends that you've made in your life that you are still there for them and that you love them. I don't know what else to say. Bye, you guys.